Hi, good people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Joanne. I praying and hoping that you guys had a wonderful week. That the first week of the new year, we're always struggling. Like, is this when I start the new habits? Should I give it another week? Guilty. Anyways, I really hope you guys had a wonderful week. And thank you so much for everybody who watched my first video. A girl was nervous, but here we are. So today, I wanted to talk about why, blooming and becoming, why the channel is just more in depth. So blooming and becoming, it was a long way coming. Oh my goodness, look at me rhyming. I should be doing prepping things. okay, this is serious. Yes, so blooming and becoming was a really a long way coming. It was just as I was going through my journey of wanting to heal, asking God for help, just wanting to discover myself and wanting to find myself again amidst all the things that I had going through. I realized that, like in life, when the word of God says, I knew you before you were formed in your mother's womb, like the word of God says in Jeremiah that I have plans for you to prosper, plans for you to be doing good and all the good things. Like there's a way your life is supposed to go. There's a way your finances, your marriage, physically, emotionally, relationally, there's a way things are supposed to go in your life. And just to backtrack a little bit, like in the garden, when Adam and Eve sinned, when God was asking them, like, Adam, where are you? It's because, man was created to dominate, to be a dominion, just to dominate, in order to dominate and rule this earth and everything that's in it. But when Adam and Eve sinned, they fell off that seat, they fell off from that state, and that's when all the misalignment and the mishaps started for all of us. But we thank God for He sent His Son Jesus Christ, to bring salvation and to bring everything back into harmony. And that's what we are doing now. And like that's the realization that I came to. Like, okay, some things are misaligned in my life. Like to think this might be an issue for some people as well, hence why I started this whole channel, this journey, right? And I realized that with how your life's supposed to be, the enemy, the word of God says the enemy came to steal, to kill, and to destroy. And one of the ways that the enemy does that is to introduce trauma when we're young in our lives. Like studies show that like between when you're a baby and like you're 8 years old, that's when kids like learn how they're going to do life. Like everything up to this point is a result of the things that happen to you in during those years, like the coping skills, what you learned, everything that happened between those years is what's manifesting in your life right now. And even if you're to look in the Bible, like the fastest and easiest way to kill someone who's like a king or powerful is when they're a baby, because they have not grown into who they're supposed to be. They have not grown or come into maturity into the position that they're supposed to take. Like you see Jesus, when baby Jesus, like he was about to be killed. If it wasn't for that angel and if it wasn't for Joseph to paying attention to his dream, they would have killed Jesus. And yes, he was Jesus, but he was still a baby. They would have killed him, they would have destroyed him. Look at Moses. They also wanted to kill Moses. Like that whole plan of, hey, kill all the males. It's because like sometimes the enemy might not know the exact plan that God has for your life or for somebody's life, but it can just be a glimpse or a light, and you'll be like, you know what, for example, like with Moses, let's kill all the male kids, because Moses was going to be part of those kids that are going to be killed. So my point being that the devil introduces trauma or tries to kill us, to destroy us, to kill those wonderful seeds in our lives, or the stars that are poured our lives when we're young, because like you're defenseless, you know, like you cannot communicate, you cannot express your emotions, you cannot tell anybody what you're seeing, and no one's gonna, you know, like we genuinely also don't think or realize that kids sometimes go through warfare or some things that they struggle with. So that's one of the realizations that I come about that. The devil introduces trauma into our lives as a way to misalign us, as a way to change the person that we're supposed to be. Because, you know, as children of God, we're supposed to be having a beautiful life. We're supposed to be living in harmony. The anchor verse for this channel is in John, the one that says, I wish above all things that you may prosper, that you may have good health, for you to prosper your soul, your spirit. Like, you're supposed to be having a harmonious life, a good life, but the devil introduces trauma into our lives to misalign us, to remove us from the path that we're supposed to originally take. So that's the whole point of this whole YouTube channel, and that's how I came about with the name Blooming and Becoming, because I was like, God, you know what, I know I've experienced some things that have shifted how I see relationships, how I see friendships, the relationship I have with my body, the relationship I have with food, the relationship I have with mothers, with fathers, the relationship that I have with money, the relationship that I have with you, you know. And I want to come back to my higher self, the higher self, like the Joanne that you were communicating with, that you were spending time with before you put me in my mother's womb. That's the person that I want to be, you know. So it is my sole belief that we can all come back to that higher self. Like, no matter whatever it is that we've gone through life, like the word of God is powerful. Like, you know, it says in Romans that be renewed by transforming your mind with the word of God. You know, like it's very, very powerful. Like, his word is light, his word is truth, his word is true, his word is him, you know. So that's how I came about blooming and becoming, because we're supposed to bloom, we're supposed to become that which God intended for us before experiences, traumatic things in life changed us, you know. Like, I genuinely believe like God is way more powerful than the devil is wicked. Like, whatever it is that the devil might have had or done, there's nothing that cannot be undone, because, you know, God is sovereign, God is mighty. So that's the reason behind blooming and becoming. Very cheesy and corny, but I love it. I love it. I hope you will as well. So yes, you guys, thank you for watching and staying this far. Please comment, just say hi or something. I want to know that I'm not talking alone, okay? Just say hi or something, please. And please share and subscribe. I pray you have a wonderful rest of your week, and may God bless you, and thank you.